anyone there? Can anyone hear me? I'm trying something. Doesn't seem to be working too much. Bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put that sideways like this. Now it's better. Can you guys hear me fine? I see that Gardner Josh is here.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me, Tracy?
Yeah, I hear you fine. 5 by 5, my friend. I got a mess.
I don't hear anything. I don't know if it's on my end.
You're not hearing me?
Okay, so you can hear me fine, but I just don't hear Tracy.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to settings.
I don't know if I have to do something here or... Am I the only one that can't hear Tracy? If someone can hear... Oh, might lose connection here a little bit.
Yeah, they can hear me, they said. Ain't that something? You're the only one that can't hear me.
So, I don't know if it's my phone the problem.
I can hear you. I hear you. Yeah, they can hear us.
If I connect my phone, then you can hear me.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me?
No, I hear you. Now I can hear you. Yep.
All right. We cooking with
Awesome.
bacon grease now.
There might be there might be a little delay between you and I, but it seems that it's working now.
Sweet.
So I can focus on the road and you can talk.
Okay, let me change my glasses here. Hold on, putting on my ugly face. There it is. There's my ugly face. I got squinty, beady little eyes. Okay. Destiny D says, drive safe, Remy. Ren's Home says we can hear Tracy. Lynn says, I can hear you both. Canadian Family says, hi, all. Ren says that they have an echo now with feedback.
Is it on my side or?
On whose side is it, Ren? Lindsay?
It's hard to say, I guess. It could be me because, well, I don't know. The echo, no, probably. And I think if I switch it to my uncle's phone or let's see
Okay.
if this works. Can you see
She said it's
now?
not. She says it's not too bad now. Remy's audio is a bit rough, but the echo is gone for the moment.
Can you hear me
You
now?
are breaking up. Yeah, I can hear you. You're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, I'm going up a hill, so it might be better after.
So you're in Quebec?
Not yet. I am very close to the border, though. I'd say I'm about 20 minutes away from the Quebec border right now.
Okay, Jack's got to be on here. Either that or Lindsay's got a huge sense of humor now. He says, watch live as a YouTuber gets abducted by aliens. And then
Can you
they
imagine?
said, yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, horrible. Well, awesome for us, horrible for you.
Yeah.
And now it's all highway.
Yep. Being passed by cars and passing other cars.
Yeah, Canadian Family Life was saying if you're going up a hill, you're not in Quebec yet.
Nope. Smart car. Oh, those are funny. We should call them funny cars, not smart.
Yeah. I don't want to own any piece of equipment that's smarter than I am.
So you don't own too much.
Oh, no, I do not. My tractor is
I was just
dumbed
dope.
down. Everything on my tractor is analog. There are no computer chips anywhere on it.
Well, you have
My
your phone. Hello, Marilyn. Marilyn Rents, Canadian Family Life, Gardner Josh. I think I saw someone else at the top. Lynn is here as well. Lynn, don't forget my stacker pods.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my goodness. I was just going over. I'm doing laundry. I'm washing my sweatshirt and my jacket, so I'm all nice and clean for crossing the border.
Nice.
I might even take a shower Friday morning so that the body cavity search goes smoothly.
Just saw a sign that I am 17 kilometers away from the Quebec border, and that was about 2 kilometers ago.
Nice.
So I'm almost there.
Yeah, Ren said smart cars still exist. Canadian Family Life says drive safe. Lynn says getting excited to see you all. And Lynn says she won't forget your pots. She's got her list already.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see everyone.
Oh, it's going to be so awesome.
Yes. Scott's going to be there also from Rambling with the Brooms.
Oh, nice.
I met him last year, but I don't think a lot of you guys did. Tracy's going to be a new face that we see. There's going to be Thomas from Life in the Valley, Thomas and Elisa. Who else? I think pretty much everyone there was there last year, except for Scott and Life in the Valley and Tracy.
Nice. I can't wait. I went through, okay, this is going to be weird. It's like talking in a mirror when I did it, but I went through and I talked my way through my presentation. And if I stick to the presentation and don't dive into any rabbit trails, which we all know I would never do that. It took 32 minutes, so that leaves time for questions or cuddling, whichever.
Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to stop at the store to buy a sleeping bag. I have my pillow, but I don't have a sleeping bag, so I'm going to have to stop and get one.
Ren says that the cavity search is optional, but it comes highly recommended. I'll have to make a spur of the moment decision on that. Garden Warrior Q says to Bucket List Homestead, as long as it isn't Remy's bucket list you are writing up, we should be great. Yeah, he's live right now while he's traveling. Oh, she must. Oh, cool. I just followed them. Scott. Oh, Scott is live too.
Yeah, I think he was reporting live from the waters causing issues in his area, high waters.
Yeah, Garden Warrior Q said at Ren's Homestead, maybe Tracy will record the cavity search for us too. That would be for my other channel. my OnlyFans. No, nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Segue from cuddling to needing a sleeping bag. Are you going to get a two? Now, is Manon coming?
Who?
Your
My
girlfriend?
No, she can't travel. Her Meniere disease is affecting her too much.
We all know Tracy will take an hour for his 32-minute presentation, probably. Just as long as nobody asks anything about politics, we'll be good. Of course, I don't know very much about Canadian politics. So.
Well, no matter what, it's bad. It's always bad.
Marilyn says, I'll make Tracy read in French. I'm going to read it. Tu es rendu au Remy?
Tu es rendu où? I am about 5 minutes from the borders, Quebec borders, I think. I'm past Edmundston. Hopefully the road is hard to follow because I can't see my GPS while I'm live.
Oh. Well, don't get lost.
Oh, well, I'm on the highway. Can't really get lost here.
Oh. Rem needs a sleeping bag for cuddling after Tracy's 2-hour presentation. Someone should ask Tracy if all our problems could be solved by just taxing people more. Oh, that would do it. That would give you that would be a rabbit trail I'm gonna have to try to resist.
Oh, I think I see the truck stop at the border right there.
Ooh. Yeah, Lynn says that highway looks very familiar. The first question should be political. Would make for a viral live stream if he did get lost. Garden Warrior Q says
if I do.
to lurking. And Canadian Family Life says, I love that truck stop.
I think there's a store or anything. I think it's just trucks. Like a garage not too far from here, gas station, and then the real highway.
Remy, Do you need a sleeping bag before Friday night?
I don't know. I have no idea what my cousin has. Because I'm sleeping at my cousin's tonight. But I need one for home anyway, so.
I got one on the porch that's getting rained on that I cleaned out under the bed, and the cat tinkled on it. They were nice cats before I killed them. No, I didn't.
I'll just buy a cheap one.
Angie
Walmart
says
for
she
like
has
$6.
one there. Garden Warrior Q wants to know, are we all going to be taking turns live streaming so we can see it all? They have to live vicariously through us.
I don't know if everyone's going to go live.
No,
I guess
I
we'll have to see how I'm going to go back.
Ren as
'Cause I'm
Canadian. Oh, go ahead.
That was the reception is at Angie's, and she's also the owner of the property, so I need her permission.
Well, you broke up during the first part of that sentence.
Oh, okay. Well, I just said that I want to go live again on Friday because Friday is usually my time for my live streams. But it all depends on you guys. I mean, I'm not going to put a camera on anybody's face that doesn't want to have a camera in their face.
Right. Well, you have the Stalker's Ultra Zoom lens, right? You got that new iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, iPhone 14.
Ren said you must be in Quebec now. You're starting to break up. Garden Warrior Q is going back to working because we're too much fun. Angie says, of course you can. I have Starlink, but no reception, so you'll have to use her internet. Uh-oh, Remy, you froze. Uh-oh, we lost Remy. There he is.
I'm back. If people are still able to see you, that's fine. I trust you.
Yeah, I didn't do any. You won't get any, community standard strikes.
Okay.
At least that you know of right now. Dana DeShade says, I hope you're bringing your rubber boots and rain gear. There's lots of rain. Life in the valley here. Oh, your voice went Cylon. Oh, Remy's breaking up again. Welcome to Life in the Valley. We hope you're doing well too. Last night, this morning when I opened it up, I went up 16 watch hours. So I don't know if YouTube is punishing me for watching my own channel. But yeah, so I'm down to 71 watch hours that I need. Oh, we lost Remy completely. That's okay. We will keep the fire alive. We're planning a move back home to New Brunswick when the youngest graduates high school. Nice. Reception sucks in that area. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys running. He's back. No sound though. I can't hear you. There.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now too.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, it disconnected from my car and everything, and it had to connect back.
Well, maybe it connected to a closer tower or something, because you're coming in a lot better. Oh, we lost sound. I heard an echo. Oh, now we get your sound back.
Yeah, if I do this, you get the sound back, but it's straight from my phone, and
Yeah. And now I do this, and it seems to be working better.
Yeah,
Can you hear me
now?
It's weird.
Yeah, we can hear you and see your finger.
How many fingers do you see now?
Ow, 2.
So I hear you from my phone. I can't hear you from my speakers like I did earlier.
Oh. Yeah, I was echoing it. Hey, how smart are the Canadian store merchants?
The Canadian what?
Store merchants, the people who run the stores in Canada. Because I've got a bunch of $1 million bills. They got the gospel on the back.
That could be a good way for you to land in jail if you want to visit the Canadian jail.
Oh, well, no, that's okay. I hear they're very clean and nice, but my mom does say that I'm going to get arrested. But since America doesn't make a $1 million bill, then they can't get you for forging or what do they call it? Not forging.
Falsifying.
Yeah. I think that might be offensive. It might be.
So I'm hoping I'm still on the right road. As long as I don't see an exit. Yeah, I might lose connection again. If I do, you can keep talking until I come back or hang up if you want. Because I'm getting there's a valley not too far from here where there's a bunch of lakes. So I don't know how well the reception's going to be there.
Oh. Yeah, I called my bank. Mary Lynn said they won't take my American money anyway. But I called the bank and they said the only place that they can think of is at the border or near the border. I might be able to exchange some.
Yeah, but I think if you pay cash or with credit cards, you're good. I don't know.
Well, somebody said, Lynn was saying there might be a huge fee, so I might go ahead and call my Capital One and make sure there's no fee or anything.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're not going to be alone. If you have enough gas, you're fine.
Oh, lasagna tends to give me gas, so I'll have plenty.
All right, awesome. Who are you sleeping with again?
Who am I sleeping with?
Yeah, are we all
Myself.
sleeping in the same cabin? The boys in the same cabin? That's what Darren said.
I think. Yeah. Oh, in the same room, yes, with the boys.
Yeah.
But I'm sleeping alone. No offense.
Oh, yeah, me too. No worries. Especially since you told me you sleep naked.
No, I packed I packed
Pajama?
sweatpants just for that. Yeah. I only sleep naked when I'm either alone or not alone, if you understand.
Yeah.
Close to the border, you might who'd accept U.S. dollars on par. Yeah, but I'd be losing. Then we lived in Niagara, so we saw. Yeah, Niagara. There are plenty of places to exchange. Not a banana hammock. However, I did pack a hammock just in case there's a place to, we'll put some nails in your wall.
Well, Angie's got a lot of trees she wants to bring down anyway.
Yeah. As long as I'm not in them.
But there was a story yesterday about someone wanting to lose some weight, maybe doing some extra work. I don't know. I think it was Tracy.
Yep. Fat man needs to lose some weight.
Oh, my plants are starting to gain some life back.
Yeah, I turned one of the trays of my tomatoes around today under the grow lights because I got some in the back that are kind of small, and hopefully they recover because some of them got tangled, and I don't know. Gonna be a nice weekend. Hopefully the bugs aren't out.
Yeah. Oh, and Life in the Valley's friend, he's Thomas, but his friend is also Thomas. He's got a business down there that he's just started, and he's doing some pretty fancy stuff. Can't wait to show you guys.
Nice.
I will be having a few stickers done, and a few, we can call them business cards, but they're not really cards. They're metal, little tiny thing, and it's all engraving.
Oh, nice.
The metal, it's pretty cool. Can't wait.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of stickers to hand out. I should try to print out some business cards, but
yeah, well, if you have a few stickers, as long as people know who you are.
Yeah.
And I think I forgot the tag that Maryland made for me last year.
Oh.
Unless it was in my suitcase before, but I didn't see it this morning.
Okay, Marilyn says she's beginning to be more excited to see you all than stressed out. Right now, anyway. Yeah, I'm more excited than stressed. The worst possible scenario would be for me to get booed out of my lecture.
You should be all right. Too bad you guys see the lakes right there all over. Big, huge lake. Marilyn would probably know the name of that lake since she was born not too far from here.
Oh, you get nervous riding in a car?
She was fine last year.
Yeah. Lac Temiscouata.
Temiscouata.
Yeah, that.
Temiscouata. It's a huge lake.
Oh, Lake Temiscouata. Okay, Lake Temiscouata. Okay.
It's still there. It's still going a long way in front of me.
Oh, nice. Lynn says she has a ton of recipe cards / channel cards. So they got recipes on them, and then nice.
I have one like that from last year.
Mary Lynn says you are at Notre Dame du Lac Cabano.
Yep, makes sense.
You understood that, or you read it?
I understood.
Wow.
Because I can see the sign in front of me. Oh no, it's not the same, but yeah. Lac something and
Lac Cabano.
Go.
Lynn
Rivière
says,
du Loup.
now everything on the signs is in French and English, right?
Not here because I'm in Quebec. Quebec is mostly French. I think Ontario is pretty much only English.
Okay.
The only place you would see both would be in New Brunswick, because New Brunswick is officially a bilingual province. And just don't forget, by the way, in Canada, we are in kilometers per hour, not miles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah, because 100 kilometers is about 60 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the miles per hour right now on my vehicle. It's only kilometers. But I think you can switch it if you want.
Ren says you should capitalize on your fame and offer $5 selfies with people. And Lynn says that they didn't get enough time with Marie-Lynn last year because she was so busy.
Yeah, are you still volunteering this year, Marie-Lynn? I know she was doing some volunteer work for Marcy last year. By the way, I saw a post from Marcy. I think she had an issue with one of her teeth.
Yeah.
She had to go to the dentist.
That's always fun.
Let's hope it goes well for her. Well, that lake is still going. Fields and lakes.
What's that?
I said I can only see lakes and fields.
Cool.
Fields on one side, lake on the other side.
Cool. Well, yeah, yesterday my day I was gonna polish up on my my lecture, and I was gonna type my blog up that was supposed to be released yesterday, and didn't get either one of them done because I took my mom to her doctor's appointment, and while I was there, my son-in-law called and says, "Hey, when you gonna be home? Because we're gonna drop off a load of gravel for you for your driveway." And so then I ended up spreading the gravel out all afternoon.
Just curious to see what it does if I do it this way.
It adjusted to short style. Oh, yeah. It automatically did. Nice. I don't. Marie-Lynn says she doesn't know if she's gonna volunteer. She thinks it's more organized this year, so I don't know if she'll need help.
I think she's got more people helping her out.
Yeah, anything she needs, she can ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna do a little videoing and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm just gonna chill with the cool kids.
Well, the difference from last year is like you're coming on Friday, so you will already see everyone on Friday. When you see everyone on Saturday, it's not going to be something new, you know. Like last year, I saw Chris and Steph for the first time there, Lynn for the first time, Annie for the first time. it was like, you wanted to spend time with them, getting to know them more. It's going to be different this year. We're all going to see each other before. So once we get to the conference, it's going to be more time for the conference. I don't know if Chris and Steph are going at Angie's on Friday, but they're going to be pretty much the only ones that I can think of with Valley. There's still going to be some people that we're going to meet there, but most of the people are already seen each other before.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to concentrate on not fangirling out, when I see everybody.
Well, it's okay and it's normal to be excited.
Ren Holmes says I've been practicing my French for my trip north this year. Remy, tu as raté l'original.
Rémi, tu as raté l'original. Remy, you missed the moose. Yep.
That says Remy, you missed the moose? Really?
Yeah. Raté l'original. But that's not the word that are the sentences we practice, Jack. You were supposed to come home and tell Lindsay, tu as des beaux yeux bleus. That's what you were supposed to tell her.
Okay. Now, just so you know, to Americans anyway, French sounds dirty on its own, but not dirty, but romantic.
Yeah, well, that was a romantic thing he was supposed to tell Lindsay.
Oh.
It means that you have beautiful blue eyes.
Oh. So if I were to go up and say that to a woman that speaks French, I'm not going to get slapped then.
Well, if she has blue eyes, you're not going to get slapped.
Oh.
And it always depends what size the guy she's with.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they've got some good. Lynn says that she's looking forward to watching the presentations this year. They've got some really good people speaking. The one on not burning out I think that's at the end of the day. That one I'd really like to watch. And there's one on fermentation.
Yeah.
Oh. Lindsay says, Jack, WTF, why didn't you? Probably because your eyes are green.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Well, you could have just said, tu as des beaux yeux. You have pretty eyes. Seeing the color.
Joy de Bourgeois. I don't know. I just hope I don't get anybody telling me that I should end up on a guillotine.
Témiscouata Saint-Louis du Aha. That's a weird, funny name. Saint Ezeard de Témiscouata Saint-Louis du Haha. St. Louis from Haha. Someone was laughing. Someone was smoking something here back in the days when they named that city.
Yeah. And I
September
guess
22 until December 26. Wow, that's a long. They're doing work on the roads from December 22 until October 26.
Well, that's like driving through Pennsylvania on Route 81. There's a sign up that they only do road work between December 31st and between January 1st and December 31st is the only time that they do work on the roads.
Seems legit.
Yeah, I've never driven on 81 through Pennsylvania where you don't run into some serious work on the road. I feel like French is just a competition to see how little of the word you can pronounce. Mary Lynn said, Quebec province, the province where 90% of the town have a saint in the name.
Seems legit. I wonder where the city Saint Remy would be. Saint Remy. That must be an awesome place. Has to be.
Saint Remy. That would work. As long as you're not Catholic. If you're Catholic, then you have to do you got to do like 2 or 3 miracles and some other stuff. See, I'm Protestant. Just by asking Jesus into my heart, I become a saint. Lynn says that I always say to David that the French don't finish their words.
Well, there's a lot of, especially the letter S at the end. Like I'd say 99% of the time we don't pronounce it.
Well, yeah, and it's like what you spell bon matin is actually bon matin.
Yeah. Well, in French, the O and the N sound on.
Oh.
So you don't pronounce the N in that case. But if you said like the feminine side of bon would be bun, B-O-N-E. So then you would say bun.
Okay, so
like,
it's
midi, good afternoon.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. It is, well, that's something that a lot of English people say, and I kind of agree with them, that it's stupid to have like feminine and masculine in the words in French.
Yeah.
Like, who decided that it was going to be une table, like a table feminine, and un camion, a truck masculine, you know? Un garçon, like a boy, that makes sense, that it's masculine. Une fille, feminine, still makes sense. But une chaise, one, like a chair, is feminine. Table is feminine. Post, like a phone post, is masculine. Un photo.
Well, that's just misogynistic.
Yeah, well, you know, that's... They complain that a lot of people in New Brunswick can't speak French. But at the same time, a lot of people graduate from the French high school and they can't speak French properly and they can't write in French properly. Because French is such a complicated language. There's an exception for everything.
Yeah. Marie-Lynn says south of Montreal for Saint Remy.
Oh, nice.
Ren says Monte-Rivière aussi.
Mont et Rivière. Mont is mount. Rivière is river. Aussi means two. Mount and rivers too. Yeah, like Montreal, Mont Pascal,
Life in the Valley says, I go up to Shawville, aka Shaw Vegas, and oh my goodness, Kazebazua for my tractor pulls. That's the farthest I venture into Quebec.
But it's so complex. Like, even French people have to admit. Plus, there's a bunch of slangs, you know, that we take English words and we turn them into French, and they mean totally different things from one city to another.
Yeah.
And like, for another thing, for example, plural, you will put an S at the end. If you say like one cat, two cats, you know, same as in English. But there are 7 words in French, and only 7, where plural would require an X at the end instead of an S.
Huh.
We use a song with them.
Ren says that posts are phallic. That's true. And he wants to know, is a pink truck still masculine?
Yes, because it's still un camion rose.
Also in Life in the Valley says, also in Kaz, me and all the lads get together and rent all these cabins on a private lake, and we have the whole spot to ourselves for the weekend. Oh, nice.
So it might be a place where we can go fishing.
Mary Lynn says, depends on the size, Ren. Un camion, un camionette.
Oh, yeah. Un camion, une camionnette. Yeah. I don't even know what camionnette would be in English. It's like a smaller truck. Truck and a truck. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Bucket List Homestead. Lynn says, we have found a new route to down east. It's going to take 4 hours off of our drive this summer.
Nice.
And she says she's got to go. Her eyes are bothering her. She can't wait to see us. Or you. Hey, Annie's
Can't wait
in
to see
here.
you. Oh, hello, Annie.
Small van, Annie said.
That would be a fourgonnette, right? And not camionnette.
Is the new route 30,000 feet above the ground? Ren wanted to know.
I don't know.
Ren said it's a Ford blank Ranger. Actually, a Ford Ranger didn't. My friend bought a Ford Ranger because they were out of F-150s, and it's not a lot different than the F-150. Lynn says no, they're not flying. It's just a different route. And Annie says then she doesn't know. Bye, Lynn. Lynn says okay, all of you bye. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome weekend.
I have a question for Marilyn and
Okay.
Quebec. Why is it that every single car I see is going 90? Whether it's on the highway in a small road, they go 90. I'm going 100, and I was passing that car like it was nothing. I am at a place called Saint-Honoré de Témiscouata or Saint-Pierre-de-Lamy or Saint-Hubert de Rivière-du-Loup. One of those three places. Or is it just one place? I don't know. Long name. I think I am about 30 minutes in the province of Quebec by now. And it's raining here. So it's gonna be a longer ride than I hoped.
Marilyn said that they're going fast like that because it's the limit. Or they're going slow like that because it's the limit.
Well, it's not the limit of height. Even Quebec cars still go 90, and it's only 60. I don't know, it's just a way to laugh at you guys. Just for fun, because I love you. Saint-Antonin, Rivière-du-Loup, 37 kilometers away from Rivière-du-Loup, which is where I picked up Marilyn last year. So that's where I have to make sure I take the right exit. Hopefully I should see a sign for the city of Quebec, because that's where I'm headed. Oops.
So Marilyn's not riding with you?
No. A lot of police over there. Thank you. I'll slow down. I'm following the speed. I'm actually going below the speed right now because the road is not safe here.
Let's see. Watch out. There's a lot of police over there, Mahilin says. And then Annie says, wait till you reach Montreal.
Does anyone want to play a yellow car, free hit, no return?
Yellow car?
Beautiful yellow car.
We always played Punch Bug, the Volkswagen Beetles.
Okay.
The thing is everybody else, like, everybody taps you. But except Trevor, when he plays Punch Bug, man, he goes all out.
Well, we used to play yellow cars. Whenever we'd see a yellow car, it was like a free hit. And if you didn't say no return, he had the right to hit you back.
Yeah. Okay. What town are you in or near?
Rivière-du.
How would you spell that?
Rivière is river. Loup is wolf.
River Wolf.
Wolf River, Quebec. I don't know if it's going to come up, but.
And what's the Quebec? Just QB?
The province would be QC, I think.
QC.
But I'll head towards Rimouski, I think. Oh no, Rimouski is. Yeah. Why is there a car in the middle of the road back there? Weird stuff happening in Quebec. If I disappear, why? What? I don't know what he was doing. It seemed like he was lost. Stopped in the middle of the road. He got out of the vehicle, got back in the middle of the road, and decided to cut everyone just to turn around.
Hey, what highway are you on?
I have no idea at the moment.
Oh.
Just give me as soon as I see a sign, I'll tell you. But if you go New Brunswick, you follow the road. I am probably 30 minutes away from New Brunswick, so.
New Brunswick, Canada. Okay, zoom in till I can see. And you're from northern New Brunswick, so you're on probably.
Yeah, I went way at in the west. There's west of New Brunswick. There's a city called Edmundston, northwest.
Edmundston? Yeah.
Edmundston, yeah. I passed that like 45 minutes ago. So I kept going. I crossed Quebec province just after that. And I'm still on the highway here.
Okay. Did Jealous anywhere on there? Or Saint Michael du Squatec?
I didn't see that yet.
That's all headed north.
I am 69 kilometers away from somewhere. I don't know. I just saw 69 kilometers. So I find it was the same thing last year. We were driving in Quebec, Marilyn and I, and like it was 100% French. We were speaking French the whole time. We arrived at Dan's place and we had to switch, go back in English. And then Brigitte arrived, and then it was French and English. And like we were helping Darren a little bit in Quebec until we got out of Quebec to arrive in Ontario, where everything was English. So now it's pretty much the same thing. I'm seeing all those signs in French, but I have to convert it in my mind before I speak because I'm speaking English to you guys. Trying to, anyway.
Okay, you passed Temiscouata Shore de Lac.
The what now?
Temiscouata Shore de Lac was the big lake.
Yeah, I see reserve Whitworth. Whiteworth? Whitworth?
Whitworth.
Oh, but we're working on the highway here. Fucking close. A little bit too close. Let's see. I see some signs in front of me, so hopefully I can see something there. 26 kilometers from Rivière-du-Loup. Saint Hubert is 18 kilometers.
Okay, Rivière-du-Loup, Saint Hubert de Rivière-du-Loup.
Yeah, that's behind me now.
Okay. So you're on your way to Saint Antonin.
Waze app. Yeah, I saw that app on Bridget's phone last year, I think. She had something like that. Although I'm following a truck and they're doing constructions on the road here, so even if I wanted to, I can't really pass anyone. So I am 19 kilometers away from
19 kilometers from what?
Saint Antonin.
Yeah.
Marilyn is sending a message, so I don't know what she was saying. She said something in the group chat.
The Canucky Rookie at Tracy Hand. Read the comments. We tell you everything you need. That was Marilyn, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're going towards La Pocatière.
Pocatière, okay.
I always use Waze app. It lets you know where all the speed cams are, and most patrol cars are reported in the red light cams, and any traffic thing shows up too. That was Life in the Valley was saying that.
Okay.
But yeah, I got the general gist of where you're at.
I don't know if I'm shaking for you guys, but I can see my phone shaking.
Yeah, a little bit.
If I hold my phone.
Okay, you just went real muffled.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, now you're back.
Okay. So there's a lot of fencing. I don't know if you can see back there. They put those fencing for moose.
Yeah. We had the same thing on the thruway. Yeah, I'm echoing a little bit. I'm sorry. Annie says audio is crap, LOL.
Yeah, it could be either my phone or my phone and my sound system in the vehicle, because I am driving and touch my phone.
So where are you? Where's your destination?
I'm heading towards Quebec City.
Okay. Yeah, I see Quebec City. It's a nice little ride.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm still about 3 hours away from there, roughly.
Yeah, from Darren's and from Angie's, from my house to Darren's or Angie's is both right at 4 hours, but it depends on how long they take with the body cavity search at the border. Mary Lynn says she has to work a bit, finish what I have to do before tomorrow.
You can still work while we talk, Marilyn. You can listen.
Oh.
There's a lot of vibration here. I don't know if it's the road. Hopefully it's not my tires. I have brand new tires. It can't be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The road.
Yeah, I was going to get my tires rotated and all that stuff, and new brake pads put on. I never did.
Well, I have brand new tires on my vehicle, and they're supposed to be good tires. It cost me $1,000, so hopefully they're good enough. And that was the cheapest I could get, apparently.
Wow. Yeah, Mary Lynn says she can't concentrate when she listens.
Can't concentrate. All right.
We're distracting.
We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Or just put volume to 1 and give me the watch time. That's going to use some data, but at least it's not. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm lucky. Our mobile plans down here, from what I understand, our internet on our phones and stuff is a lot better than the plans that you guys are getting in Canada.
Yeah, the plans in Canada really suck. They're the worst, really. Like, you probably have more than me, and I pay $100 a month.
Yeah, my internet for my laptop, I pay $60 American, and my Verizon I pay $90 American, and then my AT&T bill for my home phone is $50 American. I must be a real patriotic guy. Ooh, juicy wings.
Chips from Walmart. I remember when I was in high school, they used to have those chips called Extreme. The company was Extreme, and the flavor was buffalo wings. And every day I would want to get some money from my mom to buy myself some Extreme buffalo wings chips. There was something in the taste that was just like perfectly balanced between spiciness and like, it was not too spicy, but spicy enough that you wanted to have the extra every time. Man, it was good. And this is the closest I found in 25 years.
Yeah.
A bit more spicy, but they're almost the same taste.
Yeah, Mary Lynn says, no worries, you're on my headphones, just not on my ears. Life in the Valley says, it's a real crappy day here today. I can't get much done. And Dana DeShade says, Canada has the highest priced internet and cell service of all first world countries. Life in the Valley says, and yeah, 100% Canadian government put out huge grants to get every Canadian good internet in the next 5 years. Well, they got to have good internet because now all you guys will be able to see, they passed that C11, right? So now all you guys will be able to see is the Canadian YouTubers.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But maybe we'll stop making videos.
No!
I don't know. I feel like we're trying to attack the world market, you know, and this bill will simply make it so that we can't really hope to get further than just Canada.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like Amazon, most of the people that watch my channel, or a lot of them that actually watch my channel are Canadian. So it's like my affiliate marketing with Amazon. I need to start it out with Amazon.ca.
Yeah.
But they won't let me offer it to Canada yet until I get approved.
Yeah.
Annie says, chips. And then Life in the Valley says, we ran 200 kilometers of fiber in Clayton up to Tadlock and halfway to Middleville. That's a lot of cable. I think it's the wireless networks that I hear most of the complaints about. Is everybody, Lynn's always saying that they have so many people on their towers.
Yeah. But there are still people in villages around here that don't have access to cell phone towers. You can't get a decent reception. Like you could see earlier, it's not normal that I'm passing by a city of, I don't know, Marilyn wouldn't know, but maybe 75,000 people. I don't know how big Edmundston is, but it's not normal that you pass by a city that big and you can't have decent internet reception on the phone.
Yeah.
Not in 2023 anyway.
Yeah, I'm right next to Rome, New York, but I've got an AT&T tower right down the road. And so AT&T works great on the homestead, but then when I leave the homestead, Verizon is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Life in the Valley says 60% of their viewers are in the States.
Like I think that there is one positive thing about that bill. I keep thinking about what Patrick Coste said last year, just before the conference. He was actually trying to find Canadian YouTubers, and he could not until he found Darren, and then he was able to connect through all of us. But when you think about it, some people were actually looking for us and they couldn't find us.
Yeah.
On that end, I can see that's going to bring some positive. But we all know that it's not going to stop. If YouTube has to change all the algorithm to accommodate Canada, we know damn well that they're going to, they're not going to push us to other countries. So we might reach all the Canadians, but then we won't reach anyone else. And there's only so many people in Canada that watch YouTube, right?
Yeah. Well, I always thought that it was so hard to find Canadian YouTubers because, unlike Americans, Canadians actually have lives. Hey, Mark. You guys are out actually doing the stuff.
Yeah. Once you start finding people, it's like anything else. Once you get into that world, you see that everywhere. Like I started on YouTube. I was actually looking for homesteaders in New Brunswick, and I couldn't find any until I landed on Mapleberry Farm. I watched them for a while, and then I found Quebec Homestead, Mallory.
Yeah.
And from there, I found Darren, and like everyone else arrived like not too long after that. But if it wasn't for me looking for someone in New Brunswick, I would probably never decided to go on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, Life in the Valley says, my house here on a good day, I have 2 bars of service with Bell. Any other networks, you won't have any service. I rely on my internet. I'm with Storm. That's who I ran the fiber for. And then Dana DeShade said, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yeah.
But yeah, what I was trying to say is, like, as soon as I found one Canadian, seems like the rest added up after, because whether they like it or not, we are all connecting to each other as we find each other. So, you know, like we even have Frankie Lou from Saskatchewan or Alberta. I think she's in Alberta, out west. We now have Maureen Washington from BC. You know, we have Ren Homestead from down New Brunswick. We have some people from Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. We're finally starting to see other people in Canada, which is cool because this should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
But for someone that...
Go ahead.
Are you frozen or am I frozen?
No, neither one of us. I thought I cut you off.
Okay. No, go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well, yeah, especially the homesteading niche on YouTube. Canada is so vast that you have people really homesteading, whereas in the United States now, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this, but it just seems like you don't have as many spots to be off grid, you know, or homesteading.
But the bylaws are worse in Canada. Well, at least in New Brunswick, because it's not even legal for someone to homestead in New Brunswick off grid. You have to pay for certain things regardless.
Yeah. In Florida, they forced, there was a person that was living off grid, and they said, you don't have to use it, but you actually have to pay to have the wires ran to your house. But you don't have to use it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dana DeShade said, I don't know where you find the time to make YouTube videos. The easiest way I found is just to make videos of what I'm doing. But then it's like yesterday when I spread in the gravel, I was recording and I went and I looked and my camera had froze up. So I lost, I don't know, a couple hours of footage.
That happens a lot to me too.
I want to get a good camera. Maybe after I'm making tens of millions of dollars a month on YouTube, once they get monetized, I'll be able to buy a good camera.
Well, just get the cameraman to that point.
Yeah. That would be nice to be able to you know, I know just the person I would do, because my nephew, he is really good at technology and stuff. And if I could teach him a little bit about camera, you know, how to keep from shaking the camera and pointing at the ground and stuff like that, he would be a really good cameraman. Yeah, Life in the Valley says, I found most everyone through Facebook.
Yeah, I think as soon as you join the Canadian homesteading YouTubers group on Facebook, you kind of reached out to all of us. I wonder if Scarlett's going to be there, Gardening with Scarlett. She was there last year. Nobody really knew who she was until we got there. Turns out that she's got like a few channels of like in the 6 digits.
Wow.
Yeah, I think. Well, she's got at least one channel that's close, if not over 100,000 subscribers.
Wow. See, I've got my main channel, the THAM 141 Homestead. Then I have Not Just My Opinion, which has 3 subscribers, but that channel is just because sometimes you just have to vent. You have to go off on the government, and that's the channel I don't mind if it gets demonetized or whatever.
Yeah.
Me and you, Acre, said that's awesome. You guys are still on.
Yep. And you can come chat with us if you want, and put the link in the group chat.
All right. Annie says I have to go planting and get things done before the conference. See you soon. See you later, Annie.
So I'm guessing that it's not raining there anymore, which is good. So it's telling me that soon the rain will stop.
Yeah.
It's not raining hard here. It's just really dark.
You wanted me to put up the link to join on screen, you said, or?
No. She's still in there, PJ. I put the link in the chat, in the Kenuki Rookies chat.
Okay. Okay. I thought you went Pentecostal there because it sounded like you were speaking in tongues.
Nope, I wasn't lagging. It's actually a name of a place.
Oh.
Ideal Delu by now.
It's still raining in the upper Ottawa Valley, Dana Shade says.
Oh, so we're going to get some rain later on.
Yeah, it's sprinkling here. Did I do my chicken? Okay, I did. I think I'll bring one GoPro, well, Vivitar action camera, just in case, and a couple attachments for it. I don't think I'll bring everything I need. Like I've got selfie sticks and all sorts of stuff, but I don't think I'm going to bring a whole lot of that.
I thought the roads were bad in New Brunswick, but they're not better here.
No.
On the highway, you can see like little holes in the roads. You can probably feel it too, or hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it a little.
I wonder if it's going to be the same thing as last year. Last year, I found that there was... Oh, you're waiting? Oh, sorry, Angie. At stream.
There she is.
Hello.
Hello.
I wonder if it's better if I go this way. There. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just on my lunch break, but then I have to leave in a few, but I thought I'd say hi.
Oh, awesome. Last year, around this time, I was traveling to the conference, and what amazed me the most was that there was a lot of Canadian geese everywhere.
A lot of Canadian geese?
Yeah.
Yes.
What would really be strange is if you ran into a bunch of American geese.
Yeah. But no.
We have them all over the place, the Canadian geese. They come down here and mate so that my theory is they come down here and nest so that their children have dual citizenship.
That makes sense.
Yes. I wish.
Is that what you did, Angie?
No, I wish. I wish I had dual, and I wish the kids did, but we don't. Mike does, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a permanent resident. He's not a citizen of Canada, but he's a permanent resident, so he can
Okay.
go.
Oh, 20% better.
Uh-oh. Whereabouts are you?
Saint-André de Kamouraska.
Sure.
For what it.
God bless you.
I saw that I am about 200 kilometers away from Quebec.
Wow.
So, you know those iPhone new connectors? Well, that's what I have, and
Yes.
I don't have that in the vehicle anywhere. So.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you'll be taking a. Let's see. You'll be getting
Right.
ready to take a left onto 230 here soon.
Okay.
I think.
Stop somewhere to buy something to charge my.
Yeah, you'll need to, because I have one with the new adapter too. You'll need to buy one for the.
Yeah. A USB one. Oh, it's just cutting. There's
I had a
that.
phone call, but I ignored them. Yeah, you'll need to go to like a gas station or something and pick up. I think it's a C charger, so that
Yeah.
it has the USB, so you can plug it into your car.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they use USB-C now.
I think that's what it's called. I don't know all the terms, but I had to.
Well, yeah, some sort of connector. I'll stop at some point anyway. It's well, I'm on Quebec time now, so it's almost 1 o'clock, which means it's almost 2 o'clock my time.
Mhm.
So I'll need to stop to see somewhere.
Dana says you should be seeing tons of snow geese once you pass Rivière du Loup and start
Yeah.
following along the St. Lawrence.
Yeah, I see some of those too, like the white ones. I saw both last year. A lot of them.
I just like trying to speak French, and you guys don't correct me or don't laugh at me, so it's all good. I must be
There
doing
was
good.
like 30 deers in that field right there. That's cool.
I
First
almost
animal
hit
I
a deer last night.
Well, it was far enough. I'm not gonna hit him.
Yeah, last night I was coming back from Pottery, and one was just standing at the side of the road and like creeping in and out, but it was dark, so glad I missed it.
Yeah. I didn't want to travel during the night or when it was dark for that specific reason. There's a bunch of geese right there. So, did you do enough pottery so we can all have something to eat in and drink in when we go? Or you're still
Did I
gonna
do a
have to use
what?
the phone? Enough pottery for like each and
Oh,
every one
no.
of us? Supper?
No, I made 3 pieces, and one of them broke last night, and the other one flew off the wheel, and I have 1 good piece so far.
Oh.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, BB Kernsallen Homestead, welcome.
Rental.
So you guys are going to be here from, do you know what time, like approximately?
I think Darren said something about leaving. It was you wanted to leave earlier than last year. Last year, I think we left around 8,
Okay.
and it's roughly a 6-hour drive. And we drove to the cabin and got all our stuff in there, unpack everything, and then we left to your place.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we end up leaving earlier. We might be there earlier, but I'm guessing around 3 p.m. is when we're gonna get there.
Okay, so we're gonna meet up at Darren's first, and then head over to Angie's, or vice versa, or
Well, I don't know. It depends.
Dramatic pause.
Same thing,
Yes.
right?
you froze for a
So-
second. You're gonna have to repeat that.
Oh, for you leaving leaving from your place, going to Angie or to the cabin. It's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you send me the directions that you're following, Tracy, I'll let you know whose house would be first along the route.
Okay. I think yours is going to be first.
If you're traveling north on a Highway 41, my house would be first.
So what I can do is once I talk to Darren, probably later tonight or tomorrow, once he lets me know what time he wants to leave, where he wants to go, because I don't know. I think he wanted to pass out of the city of Montreal, so it might be a little bit longer than it was last year. So I don't know. I don't know the roads enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm gonna make the dinner tomorrow, I think, because I'm not done work until 12
okay.
on Friday. So I'll make dinner tomorrow and I'll have it ready. And lasagna is always better the next day, anyways. But I gotta head back to work. I wanted to say drive safe. I gotta get back to work in a couple minutes. So.
All right. Thank you, and I'll see you.
Thanks for stopping in, Angie.
Friday.
No problem. I'll leave you guys on while I'm working, but.
Awesome.
All right. Take care, guys. See you soon.
I'm gonna have to go and find a place to start my phone soon.
Just a gas station will have the cord.
Yeah. Plus, I am 200 kilometers left on my gas tank, so it should be good for now. But still, as soon as I see something, I don't know if I thought I would have been past Rivière du Loup by now. Maybe I passed and I didn't see it. Hopefully, I didn't miss it.
I said, uh-oh.
Chocolaterie Fégomant.
We just renamed the live stream to Man Gets Lost. Remy's Lost.
All right, guys.
No.
We'll see you later.
All right.
See you later, Ange.
Thank you, Angie.
Bye.
I don't know if I can leave for a sec. Might have to bring everything back, but I just want to go see the map.
Okay.
That's
Well, we still have audio, I think.
Yeah, cool. So you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, well that's awesome. So I am. Oh, okay. So I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track, baby. This way. Oh, nice. Okay, so that really, I'm more than halfway done. I am arriving at La Pocatière soon. So I passed. Yeah, I passed a few minutes ago. Rivière du Loup. Let me come back. So now you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So I just missed the exit, but I can probably exit anywhere. There's probably like a truck stop or something like that soon. And then I'm going to have to pass all the slow trucks I just passed again.
Okay, so that's Montreal. Okay, there's Quebec City. And you said you just passed the Loup.
I am somewhere between Rimouski and Quebec. Rimouski is a pretty big city too.
Rimouski. Let's see. We were on 85. St. Patrice,
I saw
Notre
Saint
Dame.
Pascal.
What was that?
Saw Saint Bruno and Saint Pascal not too long ago. Kamouraska.
Kamouraska, yes. Okay. But is it St. Andre Kamouraska or Jermaine Kamouraska?
None of
Or
the
Joe?
above. I think I'm way further than that.
Oh, okay. St.
Because,
Pascal?
Saint Pascal, I just passed it like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So you're on your way to St. Philippe de Neri.
Something probably, yeah. Not sure what you said, but yeah.
Philippe de Neri.
Well, if I see something that looks like that, I'll let you know.
I don't know. On the Neri, they've got a little slash over the E, so I don't know how that's supposed to sound.
Oh, that would be pronounced like A-Y, like A.
Okay, so Neri.
Like
Okay.
Amy.
Okay, so Saint Philippe de Neri.
So that's stop, but no garage there, no nothing there. Okay.
That's what I need to do. I need to at the conference. When we're getting ready to go to the conference, I need to get a whole bunch of those. What are they? The Apple coins there that you can put in your stuff, and it tracks them. And I'll drop one in each one of your gas tanks, so that I can find out exactly where you live.
Oh, you don't need that? You have my address already.
True. That's true. Oh.
If you were a crazy serial killer, you could have killed me by now, but no, what are the chances we're both serial killers?
If? Yeah, what are the chances of, between you, me, and Darren, what are the chances of three of us being, yeah.
Yeah, Saint Philippe de Neri. That sounds like something you said earlier.
Yep.
Okay, that's where I am now. I still have 14% of my phone left.
Ouch.
So maybe I'll have to stop at the next exit. Go in quick, put some gas, plug my phone, and be good to go. Usually, and I listen to some music, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Then again, it might give me a lot of views.
Let's see. Patrick asked, hey, Patrick, he asked, I'll be arriving around 4 or 5. Where should I go?
I'd say go straight to Angie's place if you have the address. You know where it is.
Yeah, I would say to Angie's, yeah.
It's going to be pretty much time for supper at that time, so.
BB Kernsallen Homestead says, I guess stopping by my house is out.
Let me see what I can do. I am about maybe 1,000 kilometers away from your, even more than that. I'm probably 1,000 kilometers away from Boston and from Tracy right here.
Wow. Yeah, let me do that here.
I see a sign of a garage. Oh, La Pocatière. This is a place I know. I will stop there, fill up my Jeep again.
Yeah, see if they got that adapter for you.
Yeah, it's not La Pocatière though. Saint Pacôme, Saint Gabriel. Those are weird names. Saint Pacôme.
Yeah. What does Pacôme translate to? Do you know? Or
I have no idea.
okay.
I didn't even know it was a word until now.
Yeah. Well, it's like Utica. I have no idea what Utica means either. And
Yeah. I don't know if MG can still hear us, but I brought 2 packs of fiddleheads.
ooh, nice.
So whoever never tried, they'll be able to try. Is that you?
No, I muted myself for a second. That's not what I wanted. Hey Google, navigate to Saint Pacôme, Quebec. Not St. Pauli.
Well, where do I go? I have no idea where to go from here. All right. I guess I had to come here. Okay, that looks like a garage, but it looks like a garage from a scary movie where, it might disappear. So I am close to Saint Pacôme, and I will leave my phone on while I gas. Payer à la pompe, seulement only. Okay, so I have to figure this out now.
Yeah, you're 7 hours and 53 minutes away from me right now.
Okay, it might cut for a few seconds while I get out.
Okay.
Oh,
I will entertain you. Life in the Valley says, if anyone needs a place to camp or more, you're more than welcome to camp around the homestead. 50 acres, few fields and ponds, about 30 minutes from the conference. Oh, nice. That's a nice offer. I think I'm staying at Darren has got a cottage, but I think that's where I'm staying. I'm taking a hammock, and if worse comes to worse, I can sleep in my car because I've slept in a lot less comfortable places in my life. I used to sleep on the floor. I was in the Bradley Infantry Fighting Vehicle in Desert Storm, and I used to sleep on the floorboard of the turret, which you basically had to curl into a ball. Actually, it was quite snug and comfortable. So he's in Saint Pacôme right now. If I can find it again. I can hear his windshield wipers going. Yeah, Saint Pacôme. Pacôme. I had to say. I have yet to sleep in an AFV and not be comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. The most comfortable ride I ever had in a tracked vehicle was the M88 mechanic. It was a maintenance recovery vehicle. It's the one that's really long and it's got a big boom on it that they can put up. And yeah, I fell asleep. They were towing our vehicle, and it's so heavy that it just flattens out any what do you call it, bumps, anything in the way. And I mean, it just rode so smoothly that I fell asleep, which I can sleep just about anywhere because of being in the infantry and riding in the vehicles. If you had a chance to get some sleep, you really took it, no matter where you were. My buddy is a sergeant in the Canadian military, and he tells me some of the things they do for winter training, and that it must suck. He's going to Ukraine, so oh well, God bless him, and I hope he stays safe. My favorite was the 8-wheeled lav. They called the bison. Nice. Yeah, the LAVs. I want to say the LAVs use a similar hull to the Bradley, but they're on wheels, if I remember right. Let me see if I can. LAV. Bison. Yep. That actually looks a lot like the Bradley hull on wheels.
Sorry. So good news and bad news. I'm still alive.
Well, that's good news.
That's another good news, but there were no chargers. And now I have to figure out where I have to go to get back on the highway.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to have to find another garage.
Dan, he's a 6'7" guy on. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's a tall guy. Yeah, that's kind of big for mechanized infantry. Holy cow, 6'7". So you got gas though, right, Remy?
Yeah. Cost me $65 already. Well, then again, I left around 10 a.m. and it's 2 p.m.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to throw in a couple chicken patties in the oven real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well. As soon as I see another garage, I'll have to stop because I was below 10% battery. La Pocatière, 9 kilometers. I think they have a garage here. Yeah, I'll have to put the 5 gas in there. So that was a big garage right there. But when the sign on the door said, please pay at the pump. And then when after I was done putting gas in, the machine said, please pay inside. And then she had to unlock the door for me to get in. So I asked if she had any chargers, and she said no. So I paid for my gas, and I asked her if I could use the bathroom. She said, sure, the bathroom is outside. So I had to go back outside, walk a little trail to go to the bathroom. That was weird. La Pocatière, Avenue de la Grenada. I am La Pocatière. So I will pass this car and go on down after.
Want a banana popsicle?
Sure, but it might be melted by the time it gets here.
Yeah.
Bunch of geese there. So, okay, I'll stop here, get up here, and try to find a garage. Hopefully, I don't have to get in the city.
By Gear Garden or Gear Gridden.
Get ready?
Yeah. You said have safe travels.
Awesome, thanks. No, I'm not getting out here. It seems like there's nothing around. I would have to go in the city to get something done. So I don't know who it was that was talking about that. I think it was Jotham from Ecocentric Homestead. He said something about, the wheat and all that kind of stuff that they're growing in other countries and it's now getting more expensive because of everything that's going on in the world. Let's just put it this way. But there are so many empty fields right here. They could grow anything they want. Like, there's no reason our country can't be more self-sustainable, self-sufficient in the food category.
Yeah. Same with the United States.
That's the fields. Yeah.
The thing is we have tried to, our leaders have tried to get us to transfer to more of a global economy, and we're always trying to help bolster the other countries to buy food from them. So we've restricted our farmers. But yeah, both of our countries should be able to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. So I am at 5% battery. I might disconnect at any time now, but I will stop. I see a garage there. I will stop there and try to find a charger. So if I do happen to leave, it shouldn't be too long.
All right. Well, I'll stay on for a few minutes, if you get cut off, and try to keep the window open for you.
Awesome. So I see something, but I don't see the garage. Okay, down there. Let's see.
Life in the Valley said he's going to build a little dry shed and get a skid of chicken feed. He's worried. Yeah, that's smart to have some up. The hardest part is keeping mice and rats away from it.
Oh. So hopefully the garage is not too far because I want to be driving in the city.
Right.
I see a McDonald's. I see a Tim Hortons. I see a garage there, but that looks like a big one. I know the city a little bit, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, Dana, that's where I keep mine. I've got some barrels that have the metal ring tops that come off. That's where I keep my feed.
Mike's Motel and a Mike's and a Tim Hortons and a McDonald's. So let's hope they have a charger here. Okay, it shouldn't be too long.
All right. I'll hang out. Yeah, the squirrels and chipmunks, I can leave mine right outside and they don't mess with them. Keep the pig feed in them. I buy 300 pounds of chicken feed at a time. Yeah. Steel is great. Keep it painted so it doesn't rust. But the thick blue plastic barrels seem to work really great for me, and they don't ever rust. And I believe it's galvanized steel ring bands on top, which that'll keep bears and stuff out of it. Oh, nice. Half-ton tote. Yeah, I could do more from where I buy, but the prices, every once in a while I'll go to buy and the price will be lower. So I'm kind of figuring, okay, well, maybe I'll get lucky. And when I do go to buy 300 pounds, it'll be cheaper next time than it is this time. Wow, 73 coons in the coop this summer. I use galvanized steel garbage pails. Yeah, those work very good. Grain mix, about half price of bulk and 50-pound bag. Yeah. Did you find one, Remy?
Yep.
Nice.
Let's just hope it works now. It should. Well, my phone, my plug. Yes.
Beautiful.
I don't know how well it's going to charge. It might still go down, but at least it's not going to go down as fast.
Right.
And now I can't go on a road trip without chips and chocolate. So. Now to find my way back to the highway. Should be easy. Okay, let's see. It's going down still.
Is it?
Yeah. It's at 3% right now. It might be too much for... let me bring the screen down a little bit. Okay, no, it went back to 4%.
Okay.
Might just be that it was just side, like 3%. I got Pepsi, I got chips, and I got chocolate. So I'm good to go.
Beautiful.
Plus, really, really bored. At some point, I have some wine in the back.
Yeah, driving with a wine bottle in your hand.
No, not if I'm driving. I said if I was getting bored.
Oh,
I'm not bored
okay.
while I'm driving.
I want to learn about the Foreman foods thing, see if that would be beneficial to us. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those. They've got small, they're like silos, but they're made out of steel and for feed. And I was thinking about getting one of those. Reese's Pieces is my go-to.
Awesome. Me too,
You know,
but I also have caramel.
I put those chicken patties in. I got to check to see if I got bread. I'm trying not to go buy more food because I'm not going to be home all weekend.
It's true, eh?
Dana says that you're in Quebec. Drinking wine and driving is pretty much standard.
Well, back in the days, our grandparents used to drive with beer behind their, like between their legs.
Yeah.
It was normal back then. It was legal.
Yep.
And like everything else, it just needs a few people to exaggerate and / or do bad stuff to change everything for everyone else. I'm not saying it's good to drink and drive. It's not what I'm saying, but you can drink a few beers, but if you take your time and you're slow, in theory, you should be good to go. But what happens is people drink, they feel all excited, like the party's going on, and they want to impress everyone, so they go fast and they do crazy things, and they put the blame on alcohol, but it's not always the alcohol the problem. It's because the person driving is just plain stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, some people don't have common sense.
Well, that's the thing. If you can't walk, you can't drive. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't take a whole lot to impair your judgment and your hand-eye coordination, and but quite honestly, I don't see any reason to get that intoxicated. You know?
Yeah. Well, I know some people that they just can't sit down and drink a beer. It's either they get drunk or they don't drink at all. And it's like, I don't see the point in that. Because to me, beer is a social thing. I can arrive at Darren's place tomorrow and he'd be like, you want a beer? Sure. We'll drink a beer, chat, talk. Maybe I'll get lucky and I have a hot tub. And that's it. Like, we don't need to drink more than one beer.
Yeah.
But some people, they just can't do that. If they drink the one beer, then it has to be followed by 23 more beers.
Yeah.
And like, we might get drunk a little bit on the weekend, but it's, I mean, special event. But then again, like, I never get so drunk that I don't know where I am. I'll stop before that.
Yeah.
So if I drink 5-6 beers, I'll be done for the day probably.
Yeah, when I was in Germany, I was young and dumb, and I would drink till I was blackout drunk. And one time I woke up in the morning and I thought I was in a stairwell and I thought I had made it back to post. I was really happy with myself. And I opened the door and stepped out and I was in downtown Bremen. I was in trouble because I had missed first formation of the day. And
well, you know, it's better to do those crazy things when you're younger than when you have an adult life, a job, and kids.
Right.
Because no matter what we tell people, even if we tell our kids not to do stupid things like that, we all know they're going to do it anyway.
Right. They go by more what we do than what we say.
Yeah. But sometimes they don't know the stuff we did, but they still end up doing it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. No more stuff until I go to Quebec.
Yeah. Too many people in all walks of life drink to make their demons go away too. Yeah. Dana's right on that, and that does make it hard.
Yeah. I don't like the feeling of feeling like when you feel sick in the morning. So I never get to that point. Well, I think it maybe happens like once or twice a year. I know before I go, like tonight I'm going out and I'm going to be drinking a lot. And I make sure that I have like 2 days to recuperate before I go to work. And I always have a designated driver. Before I do that before I leave. Like if I have a staff party or a softball party, call my mom, can you drive me Saturday? And she'll be like, yes, okay, I can do it. So, all right, let's plan it and let's get it done. Most of the time, I'll make sure I have Monday off because Sunday to sleep and Monday to get back.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go pull those out. Yeah, I do not. I made a promise a long time ago, years ago, to not consume alcohol for recreational use. I've never really regretted it. There have been a couple times a beer would have been perfect on a hot day, but I've stuck to it, and so.
And the thing is, if you make one exception, then it's going to be, well, I made an exception once. I can do it again. And I can do it again and again and again. And eventually you'll end up drinking again. So it's better if you don't drink at all.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Rem, I'm going to go ahead and go so I can eat lunch. Are you going to be all right?
Oh, yeah. I'll probably put the GPS on soon anyway. Getting close to Quebec. And,
all right. Well, this has been fun. I've really enjoyed it.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Made time go faster for sure.
Yeah. And I'll catch up to you definitely before Friday.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back in the chat as soon as I get to my cousin's place.
All right. Well, you drive safe, and if you need anything, just put it in the chat with the Canucky Rookies, and I'll come back on or whatever if you need anything.
All right. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. You have a great day, Rem. Drive safe.
Yeah. See you on Friday anyway.
All right.
So this is a nice little place here. Not too woody, but not too open either. If there's an animal coming out, at least you have time to see it. I don't think I can flip my camera. And, okay. So, yeah, I left around 10:15 this morning, my time, and it's roughly a 6-hour drive to make it to Quebec. And I'm staying there until Friday morning. Tonight I'm going over to my cousin's place. She and her boyfriend are working until after supper, so I'm not really in a rush to get there. And I'm probably going to try to find a Walmart somewhere to go buy a sleeping bag. Then tomorrow, they're not working tomorrow morning. Well, at least she's not. So, she said we could catch up on chat a little bit. We could be chatting a little bit. So I don't know if we might go for breakfast or anything. And then Darren said that I can go at his place later in the afternoon. Apparently, Bridget's not working tomorrow, from what I understand. I think I might still have their address somewhere, so I'm just going to put that in a GPS to tomorrow in the afternoon. And they're only 45 minutes away from my cousin, so. And I told Darren that if he needs anything done, that it would be a good time to do it if he needs help with anything, instead of trying to get Bridget to do some hard labor. I don't mind pitching in a little bit to help him out with some stuff. And then Friday morning, we're heading over to the conference. Well, not to the conference, but to Ontario at Darren's parents' cabin. And it's another 6-hour drive, but we should get there. It's weird because here I'm on the highway the whole time until I get to Quebec, but then from Quebec to Ottawa, maybe it's on a highway, and then I think we take like a small road. Surrounding a bunch of lakes. I'm cutting a little bit, right? So I don't know if you can even hear me or not. I still see 7 people in the chat. But people from Ontario, you know what it's like. You know what I mean, driving that way. Smaller road, slower pace. It's a whole different thing. Another 6 hours, though, before we get to the cabin, and then we're like 10 minutes away from Mike and Angie. So the plan is to have supper there, Angie's famous lasagna, for supper on Friday. And then we're probably going to stay there. I think it's supposed to be nice. So last year we had a little bonfire. Jason and Kendra Plowman came. I think Rob and Jenny, from Denbigh View Ranch are supposed to come also. Patrick Costa is going to be there with Karine. Annie's going to meet us there. Marilyn is leaving tomorrow. She's going to meet us at Darren tomorrow around supper time, I'm guessing. I know we're going to see Chris and Steph on Saturday. I don't know about Friday. I don't know if they're coming for supper or not. I mentioned earlier a bunch of people that were going to be there. We're going to see Marcy from Learning Curve Acres. We're going to see Dave Knight. Life in the Valley is going to be there. Cindy Squirrel Off Grid will be there. There's going to be a lot of awesome YouTube channels, and I think it's a good way for all of us to finally meet. Some of us, it's going to be the first time we meet, and some other people we've seen each other in the past, and we really connected to the point where we chat pretty much every day. For the past 2 years, I've been talking pretty much every day to Andy from Back to Basics Homestead. Tracy's been in the chat with us. Lynn from Bucket List Homestead also. Marilyn, it's been a little bit more than a year now. Those are amazing friends, and they're not just friends; they're like family now. And we're not just friends on YouTube; we're friends in real life. If I ever need anything, like Tracy said before he left, and same thing with them. If they ever need anything, we can just go in the chat, and we're all connected. We're all very, very good friends. We can help each other out on so many levels. Friday morning, it's a conference. I know there's going to be a lot of awesome subjects. I'm really looking forward to Tracy's 1 hour, where it's going to be 1 hour talking about living off grid with solar panels. I know there's going to be something on fermenting. That's something I don't really know much about, and it's something that it's part of homesteading. It's another way of preserving, and I'm really looking forward to learn that aspect. It's not something that I was never really interested in, until I saw Arthur from back when it was Arthur Hart and Bree. I think now stuff happened and they're just it's only Brianna Bree from scratch. But Arthur had a course with his sister about fermenting, and it kind of caught my curiosity back then. So I'm hoping to learn a little bit more. I don't feel comfortable doing any of that stuff yet, but you know, the more I hear about it, the more I learn about it, the more I may be prone to try it at some point. I also know that there's going to be someone talking about burnout on a homestead, and you know, being where I was just before Christmas last year, I know it's going to be a very good and interesting subject for me. And I don't know the other one. I know, okay, yeah, Rob from the Bayou Range is going to be talking about. Is he talking about cattle or? I know he's talking about something. I don't remember what he's talking about. It's going to be awesome also. That guy has a lot of knowledge to share for sure. Last year, we had an hour, the four boys, Chris from Hickory Crop Farm, Darren from Thorhaven Farm, myself, and my discussions. We took a turn, each and every one of us. Bi-weekly, what's done bi-weekly, we would go from channel to channel. This week would be on my channel, next week, and 2 weeks would be on Darren's channel, and so on. So we decided to make 1 hour at the conference in person where people could actually ask their questions for all of us to answer. And it went so well. It was fun. I'm not necessarily the funny guy. Like, I like laughing. I like making people laugh. But I can't say that I'm a comedian in any way. Like, I'm usually not that funny, you know. But that 1 hour we had there on stage, it's like we were meant to be there because we made people laugh. We answered some questions. We were funny. It was fun. And then this year, it just didn't happen. There's also, after the conference on Saturday, there's a bunch of us, a bunch of friends that will go. We don't know yet if we're going to go out in a restaurant for supper. I think that was the best choice since I know Lynn is not coming back to the cabin, or I don't think she was anyway. Maybe she is. But it would make it easier for people that live a little bit further if they wanted to come have a meal with us. We have to make Tracy try a real Canadian poutine. The one with the greasy gravy and cheese curd and French fries, you know, like the real one. Last year, we ended up at the cabin, a bunch of us having a few drinks, no cameras. There's some stuff that was said there that, you know, we keep between us. But it was funny. It was funny. We had fun. We laughed. We laughed so hard that we can, like, it was hurting at some point. We went to bed very late, got up early in the morning. Darren brought some homemade bacon. I was lucky enough to visit Thorhaven Farm. I also visited Hickory Crop Farm. I also visited New Acres property a little bit. Oh, nice falcon back there. So we're hoping to do the same thing this year. I was invited by Thomas at Life in the Valley to go over for a visit if we have time. Depending on the schedule and depending on where everyone is, I would also love to go visit Lynn, Bucket List Homestead. We might be able to go see Chris and Steph at Hickory Crop Farm again. On our way back, we would love to go see Annie and Back to Basics Homestead. Maybe give her a little hand with a few things that she needs help with. We will probably go visit Denbigh View Ranch and Plowman's backyard. They are Angie's neighbor, from what I understand, so they're not going to be that far. So there's no reason for us not to go. Kendra came over to New Brunswick a while back. Was it last fall or last summer? Or no, it wasn't the winter, because I think it was snowing, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, we were supposed to go out for supper and it just didn't happen. They had problems with their vehicle, and I think their daughter got sick. So they figured they would just drive straight home. But it's going to be nice to see them. Can't wait, really. 2 hours and 16 minutes. It's been a long day so far, and I know it's been a long day for you guys also. I still have my plants here. I am bringing over some elderberry cuttings that I was able to make roots. They took very well. I paid for 10. Paid for 10, got 13. She sent me 3 extra ones, probably just to be sure in case I lose some. I lost 2, so I still paid for 10 and got 11. I'm going to be trading a few with a friend of mine. He's going to give me black currants. Colleague of mine wanted to have one also, so we'll bring her one. And Annie wants to have some, and I think she's bringing me blackberry cuttings, so it's going to be a little trade. And I have one. I'm bringing 4 total. I have some at home for my colleague and my friend, but I'm bringing 4 total. I have one for Darren said he wanted to have one. Annie wants one. Angie wants one. And Kendra from Plowman's backyard wants to have one. Well, I have one left, and Rob and Kendra both said they wanted it, so I don't know if they're going to fight. Oh, can you hear me now? So, yeah, I was saying that Kendra from Plowman's backyard and Rob from Denbigh View Ranch both said they wanted to have the last elderberry cutting I had. So I don't know. I think they're neighbors. So I don't know if they want to plant it right in the middle of both of their properties, or if they just want to have one and fight over it. Or I also brought some seeds. Now the seeds are a little bit different. They have to be. It says that you have to soak them for 24 hours. Then you have to stratify them for 60 days at warm temperatures, and then 120 days cold temperatures. So basically, you plant them in the soil beginning of July or middle of July, and you let them through the winter, and they should germinate in the following spring. So I have 2 packs of 5 seeds. I'm also gonna be planting some at home. So it's kind of hard to drive and talk to myself, so I'm just going to let you guys go. Thank you, everyone that was here, everyone that followed me. for about 2 hours and a half. It was nice. I'm maybe going to jump back on later tonight. I don't know. I'm going to be looking at my GPS to see exactly where I am right now. I know I'm not far from Quebec at this point. So I hate when a truck is trying to pass another truck. It's like you're both going like 110 and 111 kilometers per hour, or 102 and 103. Like, it's going to take forever to pass. It's got to pass too. All right. Thank you everyone for being here. Not, I will probably talk to you later at some point on another live stream. And I'm not going to be home until next Monday, maybe Tuesday, but I'm planning on being home on Monday. So if you're putting videos out, don't worry, I will catch on to them. And it might take a few months, but I will get there. All right. Take care, everyone. Cheers.